Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Selamat datang ke podcast Oh Ya Ke. Apa khabar semua para pendengar? Thank you so much everybody kerana sudi mendengar kami di podcast Oh Ya Ke. And once again, keep all your questions coming. Atau korang ada any benda yang korang ingin ketengahkan, atau any maybe concerns. Aku really appreciate there's a lot of you that's actually macam sending aku text macam appreciation for the podcast itself. Aku always reply the same thing. Benda ni datang kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, bukan daripada aku. Apa-apa yang terdetik dalam hati korang tu is Allah punya pergerakan, bukan aku. Aku just buat apa yang dia amanahkan, apa yang Allah dah set the road for me to buat Oh Ya Ke. Tapi apa-apa yang korang rasa dalam hati korang tu is actually penggerakan daripada Allah lah. Sebab kau just fikir je, dalam episod atau dalam podcast ni, atau macam apa-apa yang kau tengok social media, dalam beribu-ribu orang yang tengok, tak semua orang rasa apa yang kau rasa. So actually korang tu actually dah terpilih lah untuk, you know, maybe hati tu dah terbuka, there's nur, there's light really entering your heart. So appreciate that, grab it, and find guru, find more classes, jadi korang can istiqamah insyaAllah. Okay guys, episod kali ini dibawakan khas oleh Bipti Designs, Interior Design Company. Kalau korang ingin mengubah rumah korang tu, ya rumah baru atau rumah lama, korang boleh saja hubungi mereka dekat Bipti Design, dekat Instagram mereka BIBTYDESIGN, dan korang boleh kod BDYK2024 untuk mendapat 5% discount. Okay guys, aku hari ni ada dua guest yang very interesting. Aku actually super excited untuk mengundang mereka, dan aku bersyukur sangat sebab yalah, aku message admin cakap dia malu ke, someone bilang aku dia actually very pemalu orangnya. Tapi alhamdulillah dia dah bawa isterinya bersama. Selamat datang Alfyan dan Farah. Masya-Allah. Jawablah. Apa yang kau keras? Okay. Mic tu boleh tarik sikit towards you. Kau angkat sikit. And yes, correct. Cakap sikit.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Masya Allah. Jangan malu-malu. Tadi bila sebelum kita on camera, dorang very hype tau berbual. Tapi bila aku picit kamera, semua dah jadi lain. Jangan risau. Okay. Tu kita akan warm up sikit lah. Okay. Kepada sesiapa yang maybe questioning siapa ni Alfyan dengan Farah ni, Alfyan is the person yang kalau korang dengar episod sebelum 2 to 3 episodes back ni, bila aku interview Kai Milo dengan isterinya Quraisha, he was saying there's this guy, ada lelaki ni kat sebelah tempat kerja dia, cakap dengan dia kan, tu bila nak time solat kau sujud je. Kau sujud kau bangun. Inilah orang dia. Aku dapat. Masya Allah. Thank you so much. Aku really appreciate for you to come over, and korang represent what is your company called?
Traditional Archers Singapore.
Traditional Archers Singapore. Dia archery secara sunnah lah, sebab pakai wooden bows dengan arrow pun wooden.
Betul.
Masya Allah. Ni buat sendiri, bukan buat sendiri ni
buat sendiri. Buat sendiri.
Ini kau buat sendiri?
Buat sendiri.
Kat rumah?
As in the club itself.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Made in Pasir Ris.
Oh wow.
Kat range kita.
Tiba-tiba suara korang terus jadi tikus lah. Okay. Aku just want to touch on, kita go to the Kai punya story first lah. Bila Kai actually approach you guys tu, nak tanya macam, because he came to you, right? Macam mana korang buat? So how is it memang korang punya routine to actually every solat fardu memang on azan laungkan lah?
Memang betul. As long as we are there, kita never fail lah to switch on the azan lah. Yeah.
Pasal tu memang, pasal tu dekat tepi laut juga kan, near to the laut. So yang tepi opposite tu ada kondo kan?
Chalet.
Oh tu chalet.
There's a chalet punya vicinity lah.
Dorang okey lah korang macam laungkan azan?
So far tak ada masalah.
Katanya laungkan tu tak adalah macam laung kuat-kuat pun, tapi just nice that we all can hear lah, because Kai is just next door to us.
Right. I see. Tapi dia stop music dia lah.
So far memang dia akan stop lah. Yeah. And then sometimes kita punya azan pun, I mean some of our students they will just do the azan instead of
On ground.
Dorang azankan sendiri, tak payah on azan.
Correct.
Masya Allah. Okay, bila Kai approach tu, the first thing, what was it going through your mind? Macam pasal tak pernah apa dia actually come over tu tanya macam macam mana, how you do it. So what was going through your mind back then?
The question bila dah datang, when he asked the questions, it straight go to my mind yang apa tahu macam okay, it is a very pure question though. Yeah.
Genuine.
Very genuine lah. So in that terms, in my mind it straight go, dia terus pergi macam okay, ni ibarat macam orang baru revert.
Right.
Yeah. So what I have, my teachers has taught me is that like this kind of situation you cannot force.
Betul.
Yeah, you can never force people to do.
Nanti dah akan lagi menjauh.
Correct.
Kan?
Correct. So what my teachers did was to get the person to just sujud, say Alhamdulillah, and then you're done.
Right. Jadi create that macam habit.
Correct.
Right. Tapi dia terus pasal dia pun share lah macam dia rasa dia macam bodoh pula kan, dia kata.
Maybe because pasal dia ada knowledge on solat. So it becomes pasal dia nak biasakan, pasal dia ada knowledge on solat kan.
So kalau tak buat macam betul lah, macam bodoh lah.
Correct. Yeah.
Faham.
So those yang tak ada knowledge untuk solat, yang kira baru convert or baru revert they don't know anything. So that is the start lah.
Faham. Jadi dorang understand that okay, this is the time untuk solat, is a time for you to prostrate. Correct. Untuk sujud kepada Allah.
Correct.
So walaupun kalau let's say kau tak tahu solat, then kau tak apa, kau just bersujud sahaja. Right. Okay, then sekarang then after that macam korang selalu solat berjamaah and everything lah together. Dekat tempat korang ke atau tempat dia?
Pasal tempat kita, we actually buat musolah sendiri.
Wow.
So when we set up a musolah, then we tell him, okay, kita nak buat musolah sini. So apparently, he contributed for the mat.
Right.
Kira the gym mat tu, he contributed to the musolah.
Faham.
So kita happy lah. So it is something that as long as people is using the musola, he gets part of it lah.
Faham. So okay. Bila dah few months memang all the way dia pergi solat kat musola tu lah, pasal it's already there apa? Ke dia solat tempat dia juga?
I think the starting was because bila kita baru masuk je, kita while we want to set up the musola first, kita solat kat tengah-tengah padang kita. Pasal kita tengah building up the structures. So the structure is just next to his gym kan. So bila kita every time azan je, kita stop kita punya construction work and then we will like bentang sejadah.
Right.
And then terus solat. I think that is where bila dia nampak and then he off dia punya music lah. And then dia duduk lah. Dia sometimes perasan lah ada orang duduk kan.
Yalah.
Then he will just sit there and then maybe he notice. Kita pun actually baru-baru tak terfikir pun nak macam nak nunjuk ke apalah.
You just doing your own thing lah.
We are just doing minding our own business. Being good neighbours lah.
Yeah.
Lepas tu then bila he started asking Alfyan the question, and then kita cakap okay, kita tengah nak set up the gazebo, musola, it has to erect first. And then that's why he said, I would like to contribute. Masya Allah lah. And then his family also contributed in one way or another, monetary wise. So we are very thankful for that also.
Wow, that is actually very very nice lah. I mean, aku heard of this before lah. Macam the best dakwah is actually to just do whatever you're supposed to do. Nanti orang akan tengok.
Follow.
And then dia akan follow.
Yeah.
And which is maybe pasal ni dorang Kai himself maybe dah dengar, dah nampak korang solat semua. It's not just a one time, two time thing. It's an everyday thing for the past since the time. Pasal korang kat situ dulu kan?
They were there first.
They first. Right. So bila dorang masuk, how many months did it took macam baru dia actually approach to this point yang dia tanya pasal solat tu?
Within the first month dah tanya kan?
Yeah, within the first month.
Because we were building the structures for that 1 month before the musola actually.
If you want to know, the structure yang kita buat, semua bagi kita sendiri buat.
Tangan kau sendiri?
Correct.
Oh.
Then we kita tak hire any contractors.
Faham. Korang semua ni buat sendiri, baju jahit sendiri ah? Tak.
Baju competition je sendiri lah.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, aku nak touch on archery sikit. What? Okay, this is the more. This is bukan more lah. This is the interesting also part lah. Why you guys are doing archery? As in macam kat Singapore ada macam benda kau boleh bikin kan. Kenapa kau pilih archery? The wooden archery lah orang panggil lah. Traditional.
So the start of this actually is because understanding of the prophetic sports. So of course the first is archery, and then after that is horse riding, and then after that is swimming. So kita weigh all these things. We find archery as the interesting Pasal when we see archery, what we are looking is not the modern archery, like how you see the Olympics. It is back to basics, back to the roots. So tu yang kita cari guru. Apparently in Singapore, people are practicing it, but there is no actual guru kat situ lah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Right. So kau had to go and learn yourself, as you said, and
correct. From Malaysia lah, so I had to go to KL, to Janda Baik.
Janda Baik
Yes.
Kat KL nama tempat tu Janda Baik.
Pahang.
Janda Baik. Apa khabar semua orang-orang Janda Baik? How long kau pergi sana?
Almost
Weekends lah.
Yeah, weekends.
To learn.
Right, for months or
For 4 years.
Aku baru cakap months lah. 4 years kau pergi.
Correct.
Every weekend.
Almost every weekend lah.
Pergi Pahang?
Yeah, KL, Pahang, then after that
Kau naik apa?
Bus.
Baru-baru dulu naik pasar.
Pasal lama drive lah. Tak.
Belum juga Drive was later.
Yeah.
Later.
Right. Aku tak boleh brain kau pergi naik bus pergi ke Pahang every weekend ni. Pahang naik bus berapa lama ni?
So usually is kita akan stop dekat I will meet my guru at KL in Pudu, and then he will bring me up to Janda Baik.
Right. How long the distance tu? Daripada Pudu pergi ke?
Maybe about 1 hour.
Okay lah, taklah jauh sangat lah. Right. So after that 4 years, then baru kau certified. Certified kira kan boleh train others to do the archery.
Correct. Pasal dia ada criteria. I have to win games.
Oh.
Yeah, to become a proper trainer lah, proper coach lah. I have to win games, local games, and also international games.
So kau pergi belajar, lepas tu kau pergi compete.
Yes.
Lepas tu kau menang, baru kau boleh train orang.
Baru diiktirafkan sebagai.
Jauh perjalanan dengan kau.
Tapi tu tak, we still have to be certified for under Sports SG also.
Correct. When we come back.
When we come back before we start a class.
Right. And how was that? Macam senang ke?
Dia macam kira kan dah besar-besar panjang gini, kena masuk pergi RP We have to take courses.
Right.
Weekend courses. Yeah.
Quite straightforward lah. Dia cuma nak maybe just a proper punya certification as
In
trainers.
Singapore lah.
In Singapore
lah.
Right. So that was which year ni kau pergi?
2014.
Right, now dah 10 years, Masya Allah.
Yeah, but we started our archery we started learning in 2011.
Okay, so how was the business back then sampai sekarang? Macam aku tengok Alhamdulillah sekarang it's actually it's very good lah aku tengok lah. But back then tu mula-mula tu,
so the concept of this archery traditional archery, kita panggil TAS lah. Concept of TAS is sunnah over business.
faham?
Yeah. So kita tak fikir pun making it as a business. Pasal it started from hobby kan. So when we start to win competitions, then people were asking, buka kelas tak? Nak buka kelas tak? It's like that.
Right. Then baru kau macam, okay lah, maybe aku boleh teach.
Yeah.
Pasal back then kau masih kerja AV lagi.
Correct.
Faham. Then back then what were you doing? Macam working as?
I picked up in 2012. Ingat lagi after baru habis confinement. So that year every time I follow the pergi training.
Right.
So
Kau ikut dia pergi Pahang?
Tak.
Singapore lah.
Kadang-kadang pergi. That one time I pergi. The first time I went. Tu bila kita when he invited the guru over to do a class here, we started with a small group of brothers lah. So the pioneer batch. And then after that, I always see as a wife macam supporting lah. Pergi tengok. Tapi lama-lama bila tengok dia masuk competition, I said, macam best lah. Okay, so I started to train. Suruh dia ajar.
Right.
So bila dia dah start ajar, then macam spark the interest kan. I started training. So my training, jadi kira macam I want to beat him lah.
Faham.
So
Tapi dapat beat tak? Dapat Cakap je, mikrofon kat depan muka.
So that's like a personal goal lah. So I want it to be like a couple goal. Maksudnya macam pergi training sama-sama.
Yep.
Do everything together. So and then dapat pahala apa. It's a sunnah sport. We are doing it as a couple. And then slowly we involve our family also.
Right. Okay, aku nak fahamkan, sabar. This sunnah archery ni pakai wooden bow. Selain daripada tu, so how is the competition like? Kau nak kena shoot 10, dapat masuk 10 ke macam mana benda tu? The point system ke atau macam pasal aku tu
It depends on the games that we get invitation to go for. So for example macam a game, for example the common games that we pernah pergi in Istanbul. Was it? In Istanbul.
Oh, sampai pergi Istanbul lah.
Okay, we've traveled a lot actually. So Istanbul punya game tu macam dorang punya format. Game format dia 6 arrows, 6 ends. Maksudnya shoot 6 arrow 6 kali, then target dia tengok target apa yang dia kasih. So dia ada point system. So highest point and then they will have like a top 16 archers to move forward. Then kita lawan.
Oh, best apa?
Dia best, competitive lah.
Tapi
so
penat lah.
Kalau you love it, you tak akan rasa penat lah. But then it depends on the distance also. So dulu kita lawan selalu macam 30 meters, 50 meters, 70 meters, 110 meters.
Dia boleh sampai 110 meters?
Dia boleh sampai 200 apa? 240 meters.
Wow.
So dia
Aku dah tak nampak dah actually lah. Habis macam mana kau shoot?
Itulah itu.
Mata hati.
Kak gini. Wow, 240 meters actually dah jauh. Kalau berapa besar dia punya side, dia punya benda tu pun it's gonna be tiny, kan?
Jauh.
Tapi kau, and then especially kau nak kena kira dia punya wind punya speed and everything. Dengan tangan kau bergetar-getar. Wow, that is very interesting.
So dulu kalau tak suka math, sekarang science, physics, all this will come.
So kira-kira macam sebelum shoot tu kau nak tengok angin, kau rasa-rasa sendiri lah.
Betul.
Macam itu lah.
By trust lah. So baru kau adjust to left, right, up, down.
Betul.
Wow. Tapi korang do you do macam dengan horse sekali?
I do horseback archery so.
Wow, that is very interesting. Aku cuma nampak dekat macam I think Mekah ke Madinah ada orang bikin. I think Malaysia also I think ada bikin.
Yes.
Tapi Singapore ialah kuda tu bukan murah.
Betul.
Harga rumah nak beli satu kuda.
It's the apa? Livery dia panggil. Livery maksudnya is the monthly punya expenses lah. Kuda je makan, all this feed lah.
Tapi sekarang ada padang besar tu boleh lah actually, tak boleh?
Padang mana?
Sekarang ni, dekat tempat archery ni.
Kecil sih pada kita.
Tak cukup
Tak ada.
Tak cukup lah. Kesian kuda tu lah. Nanti jalan kat road nanti lah.
Ya.
Right. Okay. Aku nak tanyakan bab sikit lah. On the hijrah sikit lah. You guys macam previously memang all the way beragama macam very macam like now, atau macam before this korang ada gonjol-gonjol sikit ke?
I mean we had our, I mean for me lah personally, I pun taklah baik sangat pun kan. So nak kata macam ni biasa macam jahat. No jahat lah, saya nakal. So the thing that make me change more to pergi classes or something is pasal bila kita nak kahwin.
Right. When which year was this?
Bila?
You
2011.
2011. Yeah.
right. So 2011, I think both of you were you sorry maaf kalau it is sensitive. Were you wearing hijab back then ke tak? Right, so jumpa dua-dua macam normal lah, bukan nak kata jalan nakal mana pun lah.
Tak lah.
So tak hijab, macam tak solat, or everything normal lah, macam last time I also like that lah.
Macam on off gitulah.
Faham. So you guys came together nak berkahwin, and then you macam okay lah, kalau kita nak bernikah ni, kita do proper. It's time for us to find the religion, macam gitu.
Macam we started to have a direction lah. We started going for classes. Yeah.
Until now.
Until now.
They have kids?
We have 3 kids.
Masya Allah, umur berapa ni?
12, 10 and 4 years old.
Are they doing archery as well?
Yeah.
They have to lah kan.
Dia macam by default.
Macam kau tak belajar, memang kau malu aku menang competition.
No, but actually kita tak paksa. So
right.
We don't force our kids. But because dorang nampak parents doing it, we encourage. So we give them a bow daripada time. I mean our daughter especially, pasal kita tengah semangat masih training. So she used to be known as the archer in diapers. So pergi training, dia pakai diaper, habis nampak kan jalan gelik-gelik dia. Yeah. And then our son also masih aktif because kita bawa pergi competition.
Oh, ada competition untuk cilik lah kirakan lah.
Sekarang ada. Dulu not so much. Tapi kita expose them to competition. Maksudnya kita yang pergi, so our kids are with us.
Right. Okay, aku nak tengok pasal dia punya archer tu dari kat situ kan, tertidur je kat situ. Boleh tengok sikit tak? Okay, what defines this as the sunnah punya bow? Macam, okay, kau explain sikit lah. Aku tak pernah nampak the actual sunnah punya bow.
Yeah, so basically sunnah, as in if you're saying about sunnah archery tu actually itself, the act of archery
It's
itself,
act lah, bukan not the bow lah. Sorry.
Yeah. So in terms of traditional, pasal dia wooden bows, dia tak ada any side where you see macam if you see modern archery, orang ada extender, all those gadgets.
Right.
Gadgets. And then of course bila kita shoot, kita aim, kita ada aiming juga. Tapi bukan tak ada aim, ada aiming juga. So it's more on, let's say macam tadi kita kita shoot up to 240 meters. Dia more to instinct. Aiming plus instinct
Selawat
together. Yes,
gitu
correct.
lah.
Of course.
Yeah, right. Oh, pakai insting
Yeah.
A bit lah.
Right.
Dan cara kita shoot also lain.
Yeah. So actually dalam archery ni itself is ada zikir. Yeah. So the including zikir, laut zikir ataupun zikir nafas.
Faham. So to calm yourself down as well.
Correct, mesti.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so macam mana kau tunjuk aku sikit apa beza jari dia yang tadi kau cakap tu, yang bezanya.
Okay. Sorry.
Tak apa. Oh, kau itu bukan cincin. Aku ingatkan cincin dari tadi kau pakai.
It's cincin.
Tapi
Okay, you.
Palsu sih.
tapi dia untuk ni.
It's meant for archery lah.
Yeah. So basically for us, pasal the concept of kita punya archery is more to Asiatic. Asiatic means we are pulling with the thumb only. So this is the thumb ring that helps us to pull the bow lah. So with this thumb ring, our archers pernah tarik sampai about 90 pounds of weight on this bow. So
Right.
90 pounds maksudnya bukan weight of the
Bow.
The bow is the force that is pulling.
Right.
Yeah.
To pull, there is 90 pounds nya.
Correct. Only at the thumb.
Oh, dasar kau pakai itu benda.
Correct.
Macam kau tengok sikit, macam mana kau sangkut benda tu untuk
Ni.
so jadi kau tak payah pakai kau punya thumb pressure untuk pull. Jadi kau kirakan just hook on, pasal at least tak sakit lah.
Correct. Tapi dia bukan tak sakit, tapi
Dia
nak
masih-
kena train lah, nak kena train.
Faham.
So sekarang you tengok kita punya ibu jari ni semua lain shape.
Dah pelik-pelik lah shape
Kira kan dah masa. Kita
Main Pepsi Cola menang lah.
So tadi macam we were saying about the concept of our archery kan. So we are more inclined to Turkish archery.
Right.
Yeah. So tadi you cakap asal Istanbul. So when I learn dengan guru I, after I dah start coaching, then I ask my guru, let's go to Istanbul.
Oh, kau ajak guru ah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's learn lah, belajar kat Istanbul. So in Istanbul ni, dia ada archery club which is the oldest club in the world
Right.
since 1453.
Right. Ottoman lah.
Correct.
Right, Ottoman Empire punya.
Yeah. So in terms of archery, the Ottomans perfected archery.
Just kau pergi sana. So how was it? How was the experience kau kat sana?
It was best lah pasal dia best pasal the Ottoman is pro sunnah kan. So everything we learn about archery or the placement of the bow, how we should ultimately have adab before knowledge.
Right. Wow, that's very interesting So dorang focus on adab first before knowledge. So kira kan macam kalau kau kurang ajar memang dia tak layan kau lah.
Betul.
So that's what we emphasize at TS as well.
Right.
Yeah. So macam the other thing that we emphasize in TS is that every time when you come, you must always come with an empty cup.
Faham. Jadi kau boleh fill a cup. Kalau kau come with a full cup, kau rasa kau tahu semua benda, then kau sila keluar and empty your cup. Sebenarnya aku cup kau macam gitu lah.
Yeah. We had instances where students feel that they are better.
Yalah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's human. Kita human.
It's normal. So I cakap them, okay, you go out first.
Tu shot to the heart lah.
Yeah. Direct we have to tell them lah that this is pure adab of learning.
Faham. So like okay, sekarang how many students you guys have?
About 70
Yeah.
Wow.
kids and adults.
Every weekend ke? Macam weekdays pun korang run?
Kita everyday running except Thursday je kita tutup off.
Right.
Malam Jumaat duduk rumah.
Geratip lah. Okay, faham.
Yeah.
Wow, right. So, okay. So, everyday ada classes? Everyday. So, macam mana, how do you guys run that classes? Macam semua orang masuk ambil bow, shoot. Macam mana?
Tak macam between me and Alfyan, we take turns lah. Macam sometimes jarang kita kelas both at the same time. So,
macam for her, she will take ladies class. Ada khas ladies class.
Right.
ladies lah, Muslimah sekarang.
Yeah.
Macam event, macam company punya ada?
Kita pun ada juga. So that one team bondings, sekolah-sekolah pun ada juga.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sekolah-sekolah pun sekarang dah start?
Yeah, macam myself, I also teach as a CCA program.
Oh, is it?
At one of the madrasas in Singapore lah.
Right.
So it's CCA program.
Kita dah berapa lama?
I think I've been with them
8
since
years.
lama. Pasal diorang sekarang dah macam pergi universiti dia semua.
Oh, dah besar.
Dah besar.
Oh, dah besar. Dah boleh kahwin dah budak-budak ni. Oh, dah tua lah. Wow.
So but it's nice to see you have students daripada you ajar daripada primary 5. Dan sekarang diorang dah macam 21. Macam wow. Best lah. It's a nice feeling to have.
I got one my primary school teacher ajar Melayu kan. Aku rasa, cikgu apa khabar cikgu dengar dia masih ajar kat sama primary school lah.
I do. For me also, because that time kita buat event for masjid Darul Makmur. She was my ustazah for my madrasah. And then bila dia datang macam, hey you my ustazah, ingat tak? Habis dia pun sekarang ustazah for my mother. Macam
Masya Allah.
best lah that feeling.
Right. Okay, bila korang do this, I mean I'm for sure nak buat business for archery is very hard. What was the hardest point for you guys?
The acceptance actually susah. When we first start out, a lot of setbacks. A lot.
Really? Kenapa? What was the response?
Macam some of it is macam kita punya friends lah, best friends lah. Cakap, kau nak pergi mana dengan bow dengan arrow ni?
Yeah.
Nak pergi perang?
Itu sensitive word.
Not technically perang lah.
Gitulah.
Macam mana ada orang pakai bow and arrow lagi?
Yalah, but ini kan sunnah sport.
Tapi dia tak faham.
Right.
Yeah. So that kind of friends lah we had.
So how did kau? Macam mana kau counter benda tu?
Cakap happy happy lah buat happy je.
Yalah macam kau nak pancing, kau nak gimana mancing tu? Suka hati aku lah, macam itulah kan.
Kita tak retaliate okay.
Very peaceful people lah korang.
But a few years later when we we got not say
Recognition
not popular lah basically. We started off our classes.
Orang dah start to know lah about.
Then cakap, then dia tanya, oh bagus juga kau buat ni
Dia normal lah. Aku pernah bikin juga macam ni. Aku pun pernah juga kena respons macam ni. Orang kata macam buang kara lah, kau ni buang macam tak ada mengharapkan hasil lah kau buat benda ni semua. Tapi nanti bila dah start to build, bila orang dah recognize, nanti dia akan datang, not bad kau orang punya ni. Tapi this is human. Pasal sometimes kita kalau nak husnuzon tu, sometimes dia macam I feel that korang can spend your hours more on something more productive. Tapi dia tak faham kita punya minat. The minat is like that lah. Kau suka archery, dia suka pancing, macam itu. Suka tinggal lah, aku nak buat apa. But this is normal lah. I think generally everybody goes through that kind of phase atau fasa atau macam hilang kawan and everything. So sekarang ni macam kalau if anybody wants to learn the archery, they can just go dekat Pasir Ris ke macam mana? Macam you can just walk in ke?
Best is to make a booking. Because like I said tadi, kita ada banyak classes. So kalau they walk in, we may not be able to take them. Pasal yang ajar is me, Alfyan.
Just both of you
We have 2 trainers under us right now, which is our students yang dah level 5 and 6 onwards.
Oh, ada level
kita ada level. So
aku rasa level 0 lah ya.
Tak kisah. Because we accept
empty cup.
We take people with no experience. That's the best to teach actually. Then they will progress.
Faham. So masuk just do booking first. Contact you guys kat Instagram. Correct? Contact kat Instagram, then after that do the booking. You guys also can do public booking, a group booking. For macam like I said, maybe aku bring my friends and kita try out dekat sana lah. You guys are open 7 days a week?
6.
Thursday. Play attention Jufri. 6 days a week. Thursday dia tutup. Dia kata malam Jumaat. Apa yang kau tak faham? Okay, is there anything sebelum kita tutup ni? Is there anything else you guys nak share? I don't know, anything about your archery ke, or I don't know, anything.
Yeah, maybe we will share a bit about our content lah, of our what our archery contains lah. So pasal kita ada level-levels kan. So macam for basic levels 1 and 2 is to learn, of course the basic aiming, all this shooting lah. But then level 3 onwards is to start on crafting.
Bikin dia punya bow?
No, crafting on arrows.
Oh right. Macam mana nak craft arrow ni?
Masuk.
Iya ke? Can I see one of the arrows?
Can.
Macam so ini tangan kau sendiri. Wah, ni apa? Ini is kayu apa ni?
Ni kayu pine.
Pine. So kau
bukan IKEA pine.
Bukan
Bukan. Ini
Ini
Siberian pine.
So how long does it take to do one? Okay, like in a batch.
So it depends.
The complexity.
The fastest we ever did yesterday she did was for 1 dozen is 4 hours.
And dah siap. Kau apa? Kau potong lepas tu kau asar.
The shaft dah datang siap.
Datang siap in this shape.
Yes.
So what do you need to do?
So we need to know the draw length of the archer and
potong the process lah, nak kena sand.
Habis ni semua ni?
Nak kena pasang.
Bulu-bulu ni kau glue sendiri lah?
nak kena pasang.
Lepas tu lacquer over.
Correct.
Habis ni? Depan ni?
There's the arrow point lah. So dalam arrow point tu pun dalam the class lah, in the classes we will teach on the different kinds of arrow points and how we measure the arrow points.
Right.
Is by the grains of barley or rice.
Grains of barley or rice. This is the length of an arrow point. The weight.
Yeah.
Faham. Ni satu berapa weight ni? Berapa gram?
This is about 21 gram.
Yeah, about 21 gram.
Kalau ini is an archer to shoot tu nama dia targets, correct?
Correct.
Kalau time sunnah time, do you know macam dorang shoot this thing sama benda atau tidak?
Time apa?
Time sunnah time time Rasulullah time lah. Maybe
kita tak bawa. There are
different
arrow points where armor penetrating arrow points.
Oh wow.
Then arrow points that cut the rope.
Wow.
Yeah, all different kinds. And then also have fishing arrow points.
Right. Oh
So the
sini
shape differs also.
Tapi
For the
like-
purpose lah.
tajam kiranya.
Tajam lah.
Tajam, lagi berat. And then the arrow is much more lagi stiff and
Right. Korang ada yang macam metal apa armor piercing punya.
we have the heads lah, basically. It's
Right.
for show
show
lah.
only.
For show
Oh
only.
korang tak pergi ajar orang pergi shoot pakai benda tu lah.
Barang tu tak boleh lah.
Tapi
Tak boleh lah.
Tak boleh lah. Faham
Cik, kalau aku naik motor nanti aku pakai arrow lah.
Tapi in other countries it is a heritage for them.
Yalah.
Macam in Turkey, in Hungary, right? Kita cakap Turkey lah. They have this competition where they call it a dub arrow competition, where you akan shoot the arrow through a metal plate, which is about 5 mm thick.
So kira macam ada patung dia
Tak,
pakai.
just plate, normal plate je. So
Right,
the
right.
plate resembles you punya the armor.
Faham. Lepas kau shoot benda tu kasi tembus.
Correct.
Ui, style lah.
Yeah, but it's not this kind of arrow
Ini
points lah.
bengkok lah, pecah lah benda ni kan.
Ni arrow pun akan pecah juga.
So ini how long kau boleh tahan benda ni?
Ni benda dah 2 tahun, I think. 2 tahun lebih.
Boleh tahan lama?
Tengok Archer lah.
Yeah.
Yalah,
Kalau
see who lah.
Ya, tengok Archer.
See who's using lah. Kalau aku rasa aku pergi patah.
Kalau starting pakai carbon sudah lah.
Oh serius lah?
Yeah.
Pasal buang-buang masa korang fikir benda ni.
So bila why we start to have this wooden arrows is because for them to appreciate.
Adakah diorang bawa balik ke tak ada?
They have to bring home. It's their own arrows.
Oh.
So when you put your effort, you put time into it, sayang kan?
Ya, Nam.
Then you shoot pun macam
Betul-betul lah.
semangat sikit.
Right. Patah bingit lah.
Of course lah.
Right. Pasal nak bikin 4 jam lah.
Diorang selalu complain lah. Macam mana nak macam arrow tak patah Cakap hit the target lah.
Jangan
Oh
miss.
betul.
Jangan miss. Shoot betul.
Nak miss terus lah kira kan. Biar tak kena apa-apa langsung.
So hilang pun bingit juga.
Yeah.
Pasal dia boleh travel 240 meters. More lah.
Kita ada we entered a game before, nama dia flight archery. So it's like
Kau tembak burung?
bukan. Jangan. Kita tak ada burung-burung benda
Tak
lah.
ada. Oh.
It's like the arrow that can travel the furthest.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the
best.
game from the Ottomans game lah.
So how far was the distance?
Our distance, the best we got lah for us is about
Recently someone got 280 Was it? Alamak, I tak ingat.
about 280 lah.
280.
Yeah.
Tapi the record so far yang kita pergi competition is about
600
600 meters.
600.
600
But
meters.
back then in the Ottoman times, which nobody have beat the records, but
886 meters.
886 meters. Belum ada orang.
Boleh shoot 886 meters berapa jauh tu?
You can imagine berapa berat tu bow dia.
Berat.
With the force of throw tu berapa
nak
berat?
shoot tu.
Nak tarik lagi. That means bow dia berat lah.
Berat.
Bow dia berat. Jadi boleh momentum up. And
Correct. And also the craftsmanship of making the arrows lah.
it's very important lah.
Correct.
Does the bow punya pun also plays a part?
Correct.
Pasal kalau yalah, tali dia kalau ada lunyai pun useless juga.
Pasal-
Tu bow bikin sendiri kan?
Bow tak ni.
Tak
So macam let's say for the bows right, macam you see if let's say you go and pergilah Shopee ke apa or in the market in the business, the bows ramai orang buat bows. Tapi what we actually look for is the force of throw. Itu yang orang tak faham.
Tak faham.
What's the force of throw?
Yeah. So macam let's say you tarik.
What is the force of throw? Dia tanya.
Sekejap, ni nak
Nak
explain.
explain.
So bila you tarik, let's say you tarik at 25 pounds, right? The force of throw is when you release is also 25 pounds.
Dia
Dia punya
right. So 25 pounds of pump keluar.
Correct. But most of in the market is bila you tarik 25 pounds, dia akan keluar 20 pounds.
Asal lah?
That's the maker.
Oh.
That's how teliti or the quality of the bows lah.
Faham. Oh, 25
So
pounds.
you need a good equipment for you to get better.
Yep. Betul. Kalau equipment kau masai pun kau tak boleh train betul-betul lah. Tapi actually bow gini pun boleh tembus orang juga lah actually. Boleh lah.
Boleh lah.
Boleh.
Tak tahu lah. I tak pernah try. Tapi
nanti,
kita ada target.
janganlah.
3D target yang kita pernah try.
Bikin
Foam.
macam, is it?
So it can penetrate.
Macam mannequin yang bikin daripada sandbag, you know, faham tak? Macam the kind macam
Yeah, but in
gulu-gulu
Singapore
macam.
we cannot have that kind of targets.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
resemble a human
Human tak
form. Ni semua tak boleh.
Oh, is it?
So
Belajar
kita
kat
kena-
RP lah tu.
So kita kena patuh lah.
Right. Yelah, macam in case pasal this is still a weapon, what? Kan?
So it's actually considered as
sports equipment.
Yeah.
But if you misuse, it can be.
A weaponize lah.
Yeah.
Pasal of the movies semua kan.
Yalah, nanti orang tengok Lord of the Rings semua kan, tiba-tiba nak pergi belajar, leceh nanti.
Macam the problems that we had when we cross border is because of this thing perception. Bow and arrows weapon.
Actually tak.
Nak kena declare?
It's actually under sports equipment.
Yalah, it is what? It's a sports equipment.
But when we were stopped, some of them they don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
Diorang korang bawa weapon lah.
Yes.
Right.
Tapi kalau arrow point yang, of course Singapore has their punya rules like what you can have, what you cannot have. So macam let's say you pernah nampak, you tengok cerita-cerita movies tak, yang macam arrow point dia macam yang V tu.
Ada
Yeah, that's called the broadhead. Tu semua tak boleh. Of course, those are all
deadly lah.
illegal
Itu
also.
semua macam considered, it's not war but it's for hunting.
Hunting.
Right. Oh yeah, people
Itu
still
confirm pergi.
people still hunt with arrows lah.
Yes.
I mean, America semua ada lah.
Ada.
Right. Wow. Thank you so much guys for sharing this very insightful. Nanti aku akan update korang bila aku nak book benda ni. Jadi aku boleh pergi juga belajar. Jadi aku boleh bikin aku punya own arrow lah. Okay, kau nak shout out korang punya Instagram? Where do they find Instagram page korang?
Traditional Archers Singapore. We are on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Right. So if you guys have any inquiries tentang ni, korang can just follow dekat sana kat Instagram and just DM lah macam
Or
mana
can
korang
just
nak.
Google us, a number will pop up.
Traditional Archers Singapore. Dia akan keluar confirm korang punya je lah.
Ataupun kalau traditional archery pun kita akan keluar first.
Faham.
But of course right now I think there's a few others.
Is it?
But we were we're the pioneers.
Right.
But Alhamdulillah, that's the whole idea. We want to revive this
Yep.
sunnah sport. So
Yep.
Alhamdulillah, everybody is doing it,
Yes.
So it's a good thing. I take it as a positive thing.
It is,
So
it is.
it's where you want to go and learn.
Anything about sunnah tu actually is very good lah. And then kita also nak kena tap on and learn lah something about yang apa Rasulullah bikin lah dulu lah. Masya Allah. Okay kan. Thank you so much everybody kerana sudi mendengar kami di podcast Oh Ya Ke. Jangan lupa podcast kali ini dibawakan khas oleh Bipti Design. Kalau korang ingin berubahkan rumah atau nak repair rumah. Kalau korang nak bikin apa-apa lah, baik rumah baru atau rumah lama, korang boleh hubungi Bipti Design di Instagram mereka BIBTYDESIGN dan kod BDYK2024 untuk mendapatkan 5% diskaun. Okay, sehingga kita berjumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.